have Renee and DeVona with us today from Garden Ridge, and there's lots of exciting things going on, and we're going to start by whichever one of you wants to start. Renee?
Good morning. Thanks for having us on the show. Donna, our awesome leader, was supposed to be here this morning. Donna's new over to Garden Ridge, but of course not new to the campus. We're so glad that she's with us now.
Good.
So we stole her from Resident Life.
I know you did.
Yes, yes. So what I want to talk about today is an upcoming event that's happening on this Sunday, September the 23rd. It's our annual Alzheimer's Walk.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, and we are so excited about our numbers this year. We're up to 100 and some walkers.
Wonderful.
Which is amazing for us. We are providing transportation for our residents to get to the walk, and if there is more seats available, we're going to let the staff ride the bus as well with us this year. But we're so excited, and we're asking that if you still want to be a part of the walk, please contact me and we'll get you signed up for the walk. Our t-shirts this year are already in the building. We have going with the theme of Green Springs 20th year anniversary.
Oh, yes.
It's a Model T car, it's a Packard, and it says, what does it say, DeVona?
Driving out Alzheimer's.
And then on the back, it has our 20-year logo. So we're staying along with the theme. Kimberly, is doing an awesome job with all the planning with her team for the anniversary this year. We talked with her and made sure that we incorporated that as well with the walk this year.
Good. That's great.
Yes. So, and also the t-shirts for our independent living residents, as well as an information sheet, will be placed in their mailboxes today.
Okay.
It's going to tell where to meet the bus, what time the bus will leave, and gives all the information of what they'll need for the walk.
I understand people have a lot of fun on that walk.
It is. It's a time for our staff, our family members, and our residents to come together and walk in solidarity. We have the memory care neighborhood over in EV on the 3rd floor. I call it the penthouse. It's a very special place. It's very near and dear to Renee and myself. You have to be prepared to learn people's stories, walk in their stories and their reality, and validate each and every moment of them living there and celebrating, living through this journey, because it is a journey. So that's why this is so amazing that Renee and the entire committee has put so much effort and energy into gathering so many people and represent what we stand true and strong on. And that is understanding and being able to walk with our residents. I mean, every day, because the walk changes.
Yes, almost moment to moment.
That's right. And our expectation for our team and helping our families learn, and sometimes our families are teaching us, we have to validate those differences as moment to moment, be spontaneous, and you walk in their reality.
Sure.
So that's why it's so important. That's why the walk is so very important to us.
Right.
And Green Spring donates a sizable donation to the Alzheimer's Association.
Right.
So we don't ask anybody to, have to pay anything. If people want to donate on their own, they're more than welcome to do that. But of course, we've already made the donation, and we get to show up as one of the big donors on the marketing information that goes out to the community. On the day of the walk, Chandra Kumar, our executive director, will be on stage with the other donors, and she'll get to hold a flower. Sometimes they ask them to speak, but we get to be represented, that we care about this disease, and that we are very passionate about fighting for the cause.
Well, so many of us here either live with it or are totally aware of it.
Exactly.
And I think we also need to learn how to react to people who suddenly say, well, you're not so-and-so, and they've known you for 50 years. And so I think sometimes we need to learn how to react too.
It's a very valid point. I live in it here at work. For a period of my life, I lived with it with the journey at home with my grandmother. One of the takeaways, the thing that's most important is you never argue or debate the moment.
Right.
Because you're going to get more aggressive, they're going to get more confused. You agree,
Yeah.
you walk away, you might have to come back and reapproach, or you join in the reality.
Right.
If it's purple sky outside, that's the best purple sky I've ever seen.
Right.
And some don't agree with that, but I don't want to bring more anger, more agitation, more
the stress makes it worse.
Exactly. And who's going to help them get from that point of stress to being calm again? You join the journey and you validate the reality. And you change the subject even if, but never correcting and debating the issue.
I remember walking with my mother one day. She'd been in the nursing home for a year or so, and I was walking with her, and she said, "I'm so tired. I cleaned house all day today." And I said, "Oh, really? Did it get better?" And, "Oh, yeah. We had quite a conversation about her cleaning the house." And I think it's something you just have to learn to do.
And cleaning the house is what she thought she did.
That's
you
right.
validated that. You didn't say, "Oh, mother, you didn't clean the house."
No.
Don't tell me I did.
Yeah, right.
So you did the right thing.
Right.
And it's all about creating moments. Every time that we are on the neighborhood, we create moments because, as DeVona says, we walk that walk with them and engaging them in programs. It's very important that it's meaningful programs.
Sure.
We all know that music triggers something.
Oh, yes.
And for myself, listening to music, be it gospel music, which is the love of my life, listening to gospel music, or jazz, or R&B, or Motown, those things make me want to dance. Think about a resident who gets to listen to Frank Sinatra, and that tapping of the hand or the tapping of the feet, you're touching something, you're touching their soul. So every chance that we can get, we make sure that we're creating a moment.
Right.
And if it's a moment, it's a moment that the
right.
resident
I call
had
them
an
nuggets.
action.
Nuggets.
Yes.
I call them nuggets. You know how you go fishing for gold, and when you find that little piece, it is so priceless. It's nuggets, and so we capture those nuggets, which is what Renee is saying. And our family members are so phenomenal with doing it. They really have.
They are.
They have grown. They've developed. They've even developed the team. We have a group of residents from Independent Living, the ambassadors who have learned to capture those nuggets, celebrate those nuggets, and it's just that. It's a nugget, and then we'll have to move to the next nugget.
Right.
But you capture those, and you learn to live through celebrating the pricelessness of that, and that's what it is. It's nugget to nugget,
Yeah.
and it's and you have to be able to move as such.
Yeah. Okay, bring us up to date with the status of the new building.
So right now, unfortunately, Donna couldn't be here, and she can probably on our next opportunity share. We are still waiting for our certificate of occupancy, so we don't have that, but the building is fabulously sitting there, and I think there was a tour with the leadership team over in Garden Ridge. So I think our move is being pushed into the new year because there are things that we still have to get done once we get that certificate of occupancy. We're hoping that with the holidays bring a lot of stress.
Sure.
So we don't want to bring more stress with moving folks. So we're going to wait into the new year, but waiting to the new year also gives us an opportunity to give the staff an opportunity to become familiar with the environment. Because once they learn the law of the land and being able to guide the residents in the new year of where to go, when to go, how to go, we're thinking it'll work out to our best benefit. So we're not going to be actually moving into the new year, and we've sent out a communication to our family members, and we told them, rest assured, it is coming.
Yeah.
And as you said before we started the show, everybody has a place to live.
Right.
So it will give the staff an opportunity to go in and learn and understand, and we'll reteach if we have to. And then in the new year, we'll be ready to do our moves from our Garden Ridge that has the Rose Court and the Evie side over to Dogwood.
And it is a beautiful building. Beautiful.
I've heard it is, yeah.
The meeting room, which we use now, multi-purpose room, is a lot bigger. There is a theater movie
Really?
theater, a small one, but nice that we can take our residents in and where they can enjoy a movie and feel like they're at the movie theater.
wonderful.
There's so many opportunities, spaces to where we can do small group activities. It's just beautiful, and I can't wait for everybody to get an opportunity to see
Because I know
it.
there are a lot of people living over there who are mentally perfectly with it.
Yes.
And just, just need a little physical help.
Exactly.
course.
So I know that they will enjoy that type of
Yes,
thing too.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And I think that Donna is preparing with the team some tours through the building for those that live in IL. If you want to feel it, touch it, and see it and smell it, so I think that's on the horizon as well.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good. What else do you have for us?
Just want to talk about how, residents are invited to come over at any time to join our programs. We have a vibrant program at Garden Ridge, and we don't want people to think, well, once I transition over to Garden Ridge, there's nothing to do.
Oh,
That
no.
that's so not true.
Right.
We're full of energy, the team, the programming team, with the nursing team, with the dining team, housekeeping. It's one team at Garden Ridge, and everybody's engaging the residents in meaningful activities.
Well, I understand the residents even have a group that they tell you what they want.
They
That's
do.
right. That's right. That's right. And we want that because they're supposed to have choices.
Sure.
And they're supposed to have that opportunity to say, hey, Renee, I need you to get ready to get us a bus together because we want to go over to the casino because we want to go gamble. Okay, let's make that happen.
Yeah.
And they do.
And we do. And we do. And we have a happy hour for them every Friday. And they get to have a drink before dinner if they like. Life does not end at Garden
No.
Ridge, and we want everybody to know that. So you need to take that opportunity to come over, visit, take part in a program, and know that, hey, Garden Ridge is rocking. Yes.
That's great. That's great.
Yes.
Thank you so much for giving us an opportunity. Thank you for hearing. But again, echoing with Renee, Garden Ridge is full of life. It is not the end. For a lot of our residents, it is the beginning.
Right.
And we would love for all of Green Spring to join forces with us, hold our hands, and just be a part of the party. Whatever small deed you can do, share it with us because we are your neighbors and we're there and we're connected. And we just want to extend that invite.
That's great. That's
Yes.
great. So if anybody wants to come over, just to wander around and see what it's like, what do they do?
They can contact myself. They could contact Brandon. I think that they do. Brandon Webb is our healthcare counselor who does do tours of Garden Ridge. But if they're interested in seeing our calendar, please call me. I'll email them a copy or get them a copy of
What
the
if
calendar.
they just walk in to the desk?
Well, they can join in the programs. As you know, like we're saying, we're very busy. We're running around, and they can find us in the building, and we can definitely take that opportunity to show them around the
Good.
building.
Indeed.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.